Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is February the 11th, 2021, and today my topic is New Rome. Before I get into it, friends, I want to just thank each and every one of you that tuned in yesterday to the pop up episode with Osiris. Um, I know there were some technical difficulties with the live stream, and honestly, that's the second time that that's happened when I'm interviewing someone. So I don't know how I feel about that. So you guys let me know. I do have a poll up asking if you guys like the live streams. Um, because I mean, although it does pretty well when I do this daily inspiration when I'm by myself, I just don't like being disconnected from my guests and everything like that, putting them in an awkward space and stuff. So um, I'm trying to figure out if it's worth the investment. I mean, again, I like being on multiple platforms at one time, but at the same time, uh, there's a certain, I guess, professionalism that you want to have when you're having conversations with people and stuff like that. And so, um, yeah. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, I've seen some votes thus far, and you guys love the lives from what I'm seeing. But let me know what you guys think about that, and I will keep that in mind as I move forward and everything. In regards to this morning, I mean, I woke up at my alarm, but it took me a minute to get out of the bed. Um, so eventually, when I did, I see I have all these notifications and all this stuff. So I was going through all of that, and I ended up getting sidetracked. Long story short, I have a new animation that just got finished or whatever. So it was sent to me and I approved it and I, almost shed a little tear. It was so cute. Um, so if you guys want to check those out, we have a new, if I don't have enough pages to juggle, but I have yet another YouTube. It's called Sing and Play with NJ. And so if you guys want to check out that new animation, it's called Birthday Breakfast Feast. It was inspired by a little song that me and NJ made on my birthday last year. But it's really cute. So if you guys want to take a look at that, that's what kind of sidetracked me this morning before I got into this. So I did not dance or do any type of physical um workout or whatever this morning. But I got straight into my prayer and meditation when I finally got back on track. So the thing about that, like as I was doing the prayer and meditation, there was a lot of things that came into my mind. I think maybe perhaps some of the things I've seen, but of course things I've heard over the, I mean, however long of life, right? um, I just find it interesting, like anytime the subject comes up about God or the Bible and things like that, people want to debate, right? And I find it so interesting that you could be posting about anything, right? You could be posting about your business endeavors, you could be posting about, you know, whatever, right? Things that you need people to pay attention to. You can be posting these things. Hey, I have a nonprofit that I'm out here trying to feed the hungry. You know what I mean? You could be posting about anything like that, and you don't get no response. But then you post about God or you post about something, or whatever it is. Sometimes you'll post about something and then people will just come out of the woodworks with their negativity. So perhaps that was on my mind. I don't know. But that as well as like this whole Bible debate. Um, and it's like, again, I guess my thing is, and this is what I say in all cases, like no matter what you want to debate with people about, at the end of the day, you know, you have your choice and decision to believe or not believe in whatever the subject is, right? Like you don't have to believe what I'm saying right now. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to, engage or whatever the case is. Like you can live your life the way you want to live. You have free will. God has given us free will. Now, whether you believe that God gave it to you or not, we all have it. So why not instead of why get into debates with people about these things? I don't. I mean, it's one thing if you signed up for a debate, but it's a whole nother thing if like, okay, I'm over here living in my world and, giving, my opinion about something, and then the thing I know I have to sit here and debate you about what you believe about the thing when I didn't call for debate. I don't know. Like it's one of those things because I guess social media is like that. So I'm not opposed to conversations. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, God, Sex, and Love is a platform for conversation. So I'm not opposed to that. I mean, I guess particularly on the God, Sex, and Love platform. Um, but I just found that interesting. And then people come with facts, right? They come with their facts. So okay, well, this is what I've researched or whatever. I don't know. Um, and you hear all kinds of conflicting research, right, about a lot of stuff. And so, I mean, I get it, right? I get like even like I said, over the past few months, was like getting the information that Allie was sharing, getting the information about, the dark side of the industry, getting the information about, all kinds of evils that are going on under our nose that, most of us aren't privy to. I get that you want to question everything at this point. You're like anything that you hear, you want to question. Um, and I get that. I totally understand that. I guess it's just one of those things. Like I said, this just was on my mind as I was trying to pray and meditate this morning. These are some of the things that was on my mind. But eventually the word Constantinople came into my mind. I know that's like random, right? Constantinople. And perhaps it, okay. So one of the things I heard now, I haven't really engaged with this enough to know like the details of where people were coming from with this stuff. But you hear about like, oh, the Bible changed, or oh, people took stuff from it, or oh, you can't believe what it says, whatever, whatever. But at the same time, nobody questions their history books, right? Or nobody questions any other, historical figure. But you want to question Jesus. But anyway, that's just my side note. But anyway, I think it kind of stemmed from that. I guess that thought about thinking about, that whole aspect of like history, I guess. And next thing I know, like I said, Constantinople came into my mind. And so as I finished up my prayer meditation, I Googled Constantinople. So I Google it. Turns out that it's a city. Like I heard the word before. I guess I just never, again, just I don't know. I don't remember too much from school. So I don't remember talking about this from school. So I just Googled it to make like refresh my memory about like what Constantinople was. So basically it's a city that was created by Constantine. And the interesting thing is, friends, which is like, I don't know, like as much as people want to debate about God, why did they, I don't know, all these stuff be adding up. But anyway, it's interesting that Constantine basically legalized Christianity in this city. So it's like, okay. But anyway, so as I'm researching and finding out that information, um, I ended up I saw that it also was kind of called New Rome. And that stood out to me for some reason. So I started to look up some Bible centered around New Rome. I mean, I know there's a lot of, new things mentioned in the Bible, new cities, new whatever, whatever. So I'm like, all right, well, perhaps there's something about New Rome in the Bible. So I look it up. There's a lot of verses that stood out to me, or a lot of verses that I've talked about before on the juice and stuff. So, um, so I was reading through those, but then there was one that stood out, and it was this one right here. It was Matthew 5:18. It says, "For truly I say to you, until heaven and earth pass away, not an iota, not a dot will pass from the law until all is accomplished." So I was like, oh, okay, not an iota. I got you, I thought it was funny. But anyway, so that stood out to me. But obviously, this is one of those mid-sentence verses, right? Like one of those, like, now it stands pretty good by itself, don't get me wrong, but it made me interested to see like the rest of what was going on in that chapter. So I go and take a look. Which led me to say, hey, friends, go deeper. If you want to go deeper, I suggest that you take a look at the entire Matthew 5, right? So that's the go deeper for today. But I'm just gonna like take out a chunk of it, and it's I'm gonna go through Matthew 5:17 through 20. That's what I'm gonna share with you guys right now. Because that's what stood out to me the most in everything. But the whole thing's good, and obviously it's a teaching from Jesus and everything like that. So take a look at that on your own. But Matthew 5:17 through 20 says, "Think not that I am not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill. For every, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one title shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven." Whew, y'all can let that marinate. But I think this is why like what I was saying earlier, I think this is why it bothers me when people go out of their way to like, and I don't know, y'all. Maybe y'all feel like this is what I'm doing. I'm going out of my way to share my belief with you guys. So, I mean, everybody has the right to do whatever they want to do. But, I mean, according to the Bible, and again, if you don't believe the Bible, then I guess it don't matter for you, or you don't care about the consequences. But according to the Bible, there's just so many consequences to people that either change the word of God, put out false narratives, you know, all these things, right? It's like, what does it say here? Uh Therefore, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. Like, I mean, now again, you could believe or not believe that, right? But it's just a little risky to me. Like, that's a little risky to be out here teaching something opposite of what the Bible says. Like, if you again, like if you're taking something in and you're like, hey, I don't believe it, so whatever. That's one thing. I mean, not to be like that's honorable, but I mean, to me, now this is just me. This is just a personal thought of mine. To me, that's a little bit more honorable for you to just be like, I'm going to take this stand, and this is what I want to do. That's honorable to me. But for you to be like, this is what I want to do, and now I want to like put it out here and let other people, it's like convince other people to do what I want to do. Um, I just think that's a little risky, and like I wouldn't do that. Like, and I get it. Like, people have different perspectives, so I'm not here to judge nobody. Like, I'm just here share what the words say, you know. And again, I mean, perhaps someone may be looking at me. Now, all I'm going to say is, in my little humble defense, even though I'm not trying to defend nothing, honestly, because I'm just sharing with you guys the word of God and whatever the case is. However, according to it tells us to go out here and make disciples, and it tells us to share this gospel. So that's why that's the other thing. It's like there seems to be some type of confusion when it comes to that. It's like some type of confusion, like, why are you out here? Like, I've seen like when the street preachers in particular, David Lynn and everybody like that, when they're out on the streets, the people are coming up to them and being like, why are you out here teaching your Bible? Like, why are you out here X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, the Bible tells us to do this. Like, so that's why we're out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you see people out here. And at the end of the day, you know, I'm just saying there's a lot of like blood that was shed because of this word. And and not in the way that y'all think, because I know y'all probably thinking like, oh yes, because Christians are what I hear. I'm talking about Christian blood that's been shed, like people that didn't like what people of faith had to say and killed them. Jesus was one. You know what I'm saying? All of the disciples, I guess, with the exception of John, right? He was the only one that died peacefully, if you want to say that. As far as I know from my research, I can't remember right now, but yeah, as far as I can remember at 6 in the morning. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, I mean, I don't know, y'all. That's what I received this morning. Constantinople ultimately led me to this. So, this idea of New Rome, like I said, it stood out to me, the New Rome, new city, perhaps New America. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about all that. I'm just saying it stood out to me this morning when I heard it or when I read it. So, I don't know if it's giving some type of um, insight on what's going on or what's to come for us. I mean, I pray and hope that, you know, in spite of the way things look, um, well, again, I believe that God is in control. And so, again, I haven't been worried about anything now. I haven't really paid attention to politics lately. Here and there, I've perused a few things, but other than that, like I haven't like. So I don't know what executive orders have been signed lately. I hear that there's been a lot, but I don't know. I haven't paid no attention to none of that stuff. Um, but yeah, hopefully this gives you some encouragement, some hope, and whatnot to know this information that I just shared with you all here today. Now I'll share with you guys the Bible verse of the day, and it's First John 5:14. It says, "And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us." Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. Yeah, y'all. I didn't do my little, or I didn't practice my dance today, but obviously, well, today I'm supposed to go do it, or tonight. So y'all, you just keep me in prayer that everything goes well. I feel good about it. Um, and I appreciate the opportunity it gave me, a little bit of an outlet to create and to, I guess, now perform and whatnot. So I'm gonna go and do this dance at a, I guess, a little Valentine's dinner that this gentleman is planning for his wife and his neighbors. Um, he like had everything all laid out like weeks ago, which is crazy because he, like the first time we had a conversation, I think he spoke with the person that referred me to him and I guess got my name and got like the song that I was going to dance to and stuff like that. Cause she called me and she was like, "Oh, you could do this XYZ." And then she's like, "What song would you do it to XYZ?" And I was like, I guess this song. And so I told her. And then so when I talked to him, my first time talking to him, he's like, yeah, so I got the program ready. I'm like, what? So then he sends me a photo and it's like my name is on the program. And I'm like, this is, I mean, it's very interesting. It's so there's different type of people out here, different types of men, different types of like individuals. So there's some that plan, there's some that like are creative like that, there's some that go all out about things, and some just laid back about things. So I don't know, just something to think about when you're choosing your spouse, to know the type of person that I guess you desire, as well as that I guess the type of spouse you would like to be and stuff. So who knows? Perhaps I'm that creative person. Now, I'll put a little something romantic together, but you know, I haven't gone that far to make programs and whatnot. But I thought it was really cute though. Basically, is my point of sharing it. It was cute the fact that it was already planned. And so I'm glad that I said that I would do it because I'm like my name's on the program already. um, But yeah, so and I actually I'm gonna do two dances for them. So but yeah, so excited about it. I think it's gonna be nice. And yeah, I guess part one of Valentine's weekend stuff. Um well, today's the last day to order the dinner basket. Now okay, I'm not gonna tell y'all. I want to tell you. Okay, fine, I'll tell you. So the caterer that I'm working with, Bro Bro's Catering, y'all already know I get with my boy Bro Bro's Catering. Um, he's thinking about extending it to tomorrow to take orders, but that's gonna kind of be tricky when it comes to the wine aspect. So I mean, get your orders in today. You know what I'm saying? If you want some wine. Now, if you don't want no wine, then maybe you can go ahead and maybe I need to do it that way. Because, like I said, it'll be just tricky to get the wine part of the basket to you guys if you guys order after today. Um, so yeah, I guess that'll be my disclaimer. That's my disclaimer right there. If you want wine in your wine basket, then order it today. If you don't, excuse me, in your dinner basket. If you don't care if there's wine, then by all means order tomorrow. And so then I won't stress about trying to get you wine. um, business talk, but I mean, it's been open and honest, man. Because it's a little bit until I start to like get some other things going with that. You know, it just takes a lot for me to get it together at the current moment. But anyway, so that's that. Any other things? Oh well, you guys know the episode. Okay, so y'all know that it's supposed to be live. This Friday's episode of God, Sex, and Love is supposed to be live. I pray that we don't have no issues again with being live when I'm with the guest. Um, I know my husband gave me another place to check out in regards to going live. Um, but I just hate when you like pay for something, you know what I mean? You pay for something and then it doesn't work and then you're like, okay, well, do I need to cancel it? Yeah, and it's this whole thing. So I'm just being too honest with y'all right now. I don't know, but that's what's going on. So that's why I want y'all's opinion about how y'all feel about the lives. If you got, obviously you guys like them. All the votes that I've seen thus far has been like yes. So um, I might just go ahead and just stick it out. But I'm gonna see what happens with Friday's episode. If we have some more technical difficulties, then I might need to look into another program. That's what I'm thinking. Business talk. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, you guys can go and try to get the Valentine's Day gift given from romanticblessings.com. Um, that giveaway is still up and live, so you might want to go ahead and put your name in the hat. Try to get your name in the hat to get that gift, y'all. And we will announce the winner on Friday. Um, I think that's it. I think that's it. Shout out to my homeboy over in Australia. UN. Oh. um, yeah, man. You still watching videos a day late, but that's cool. It don't matter. Or you still commenting on them a day late. I know you say you're busy. So again, I appreciate you even taking out the time and whatnot. Thanks for the compliments on my nails. I mean, obviously, I guess you won't be buying no nail polish, but I appreciate you acknowledging that you see and hear me. I appreciate that. Um, that's it, y'all. I think I'm good. I don't think I got nothing else to share with y'all. Oh, well, I already told y'all about the birthday breakfast feast, but I'm excited about it. I can't wait till little man wakes up so I can show it to him because he's been singing a song. I got this cute video of him singing a song the other day, and it just like he's been wanting me to like keep playing the song, and I'm like, well, wait till we get it on YouTube, son. So yeah, I can't wait to show him the cartoon and see what he thinks about it. So I'll let y'all know when I show him. But I think that's it. That's it, y'all. I won't sit here and just be long your time. But yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I hope you guys have a great, great day. Looking forward to talking to y'all tomorrow if the Lord's will. Bye.